going to the game. Like when
my stepdad still like.
Montclair is like the South version
Tailgates,
of like Texas football.
Bro,
I played Texas football, so just understanding.
The only thing they don't have is the two-a-days. Which is crazy because now my sister's a freshman and softball has 2-a-days. She actually has practice at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Montclair's big for the sports, man. So speaking on that, man, I know we got more like shout outs or
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I just want to say that there's so many people from Montclair, so many dope creatives that I collab with, that we collab with really with
Absolutely.
That just really, you know, are really just going hard, following their dreams. And this is really what it's about in this day and age, especially in the social media era where we can really push yourself and you could be your kind of like your own promo and really market yourself in ways that you couldn't do 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout outs to Justin Delaney. He does the NJ Hoop Recruit, which has so many followers, like, you know, just straight high school highlights of, you know, high school phenoms across the state of New Jersey. It's getting so much traction. AG with Top Shelf Kicks, you know what I'm saying? He's selling sneakers, you know, crazy. Want to shout out Cut From Different Cloth Clothing. We've done a lot of work with them at our past expos and Tastemakers. Shout outs to Phil, Kyle, Drew.
Definitely.
Shout out to Tastemakers. Off Orange podcast is good too.
That's Will shit.
Will Larkin and James Martin.
Shit is funny.
Shout out to OG and Dak and whatever. I work with a lot of photographers.
Shout out to Dak
and Grizzly.
I really got to shout out to photographers too because they do a lot of work for us too. So I want to shout out Maya Wright, Charlie Williams. Maya goes to FIT in New York, so she's on her way. Charlie Williams goes to Parsons in New York, so he's on his way. Shout out to Polo Films, he does a lot of work for us.
Oh, and I heard you shout out Grizzly too.
Yeah, Bucket, of course. Oh, the high school homie for sure. I want to shout out
Kells. He got some gear for me. You know, I'm waiting for that too.
Shout out to my boy. This like really my number one photographer, and I'll tell you why. Because when he first started building his portfolio years ago, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, he always hit me up. And I was like, this is like in 2015 where I was like low key, like I was trying to model like for a year.
Yeah.
Like, if you ain't booking me then, like it's quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my thing back then. So he really like going hard. Him and my boy Carl, they got a studio out in Jersey City or whatever. He's like they you know I'm big on Marvel, right? So they like the Tony Stark.
Marvel.
They like the Iron Man and War Machine of photography because every time you link up with them, they got something new in their arsenal. Like they just got something. They got like $20,000 worth of equipment or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? They going crazy with that. Kia Silliman, she's a great dancer out of Montclair. Malika Miller, big time model, good friend of mine.
So you guys should have like a huge Montclair Expo, basically.
Yeah, we're trying to work on that. We're trying to work on that.
Not to cut you off, but like I think that's the beauty part of Montclair, that when you see other people from your town
doing things,
you don't feel jealous, like, oh man, these niggas, like, you like, yo, like,
right.
It motivates
not
you.
in Montclair, at least, because I'm gonna say Drew. I met Drew through Hey Indo. Shout out to Hey Indo. That's my BFF. And they went to Syracuse together. And when I met Drew, he was at Turkey Fest. We were upstairs in a private room, and he was like, yeah, what's up? You know, I'm trying to be the next Diddy. This is what I'm trying to do for Montclair. I'm trying to put this on art. And he's just been like doing these events and everything, and like I see it building, and it's just great to see everybody working together
from one city. From one city.
And it's different generations because cut from a different cloth. They're a little bit older than y'all. You know what I mean? Older than us. Yeah. So that's really good that it's differentiation. But make sure that you shout out your website because we got some stuff going right now on the Facebook Live, your website.
Matter of fact, just to finish up these shout outs or whatever. So shout out to Malika Miller. She's going hard with the modeling. She's actually on Deal or No Deal right now. So you want to check her out on that. My boy Matt Narsh just dropped the album not too long ago called Spectrum.
Oh, okay.
He can rap for real. My boys Christian JD just did the Misunderstood Whiskey. And my homegirl Emily Clayman too. She's a big time artist. I think she's gonna have a blowout year this year. She's gonna go crazy. She's about to drop an EP. She's from Montclair too, but she does a lot of shows at like Rockwood Music Hall, Piano So Far, or whatever out of New York. But she got like all the tools to be like a successful artist in the industry. You know what I'm saying? She got singing, she can dance, personality, style, swagger. She's attractive. She got the drive, ambition to really be a successful artist in the industry. She just dropped she had one single like a few years ago called Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight, and recently she just dropped a single Gone, I think a few months ago back in December, with my boy Zach Pearl, who produced and directed it with her. So in this particular movie, it's really like a movie, but music video, right? It's about like a girl who was in a loving and caring relationship, but eventually turned toxic, and she understand like her worth and value, and was understanding that she was underappreciated, and was able to have the confidence and the courage to move on. It's like a women empowerment song where she could just move on and just understand like what she's really about. So you know what I'm saying. So I think there's so many people from Montclair doing big things. You guys too. Shout out to y'all too.
Save the best for last.
That with all the stuff that's going on in Montclair, man, if we could just, I think it's a year of a collab. Shout out to Chris McCormick because he taught me that one too. He said that
Chris,
it's a big year to collab. It's a year to collab where people can really come together and just strengthen numbers, and we can really push for something.
Yo, we definitely got we definitely got to do that Montclair Expo, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta set that up.
That would be wild. That would be wild.
All right. Well, before we wrap, let's let y'all shout out your website.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna ask y'all the juicy stuff to close before we close out.
Okay. Yeah.
Non-supply. The number 9. The word supply. Hopefully you can spell. Company.com. That's non-supply company.com.
Y'all make sure y'all go check them out. Check out that gear.
Support black businesses.
Yes.
Definitely.
All right, so before we wrap, let's get to some juicy questions. So, do y'all have groupies? Now, let me just go ahead and say that Yansen made these questions up, aka G Fresh. I had nothing to do with these questions, but we're gonna ask them anyway. So, do y'all have groupies?
I don't know if we have groupies, man. Like I honestly don't know.
Real quick, F just sounded like the whole fucking mayor of Montclair shouting out all these shout outs.
I'm telling you,
I mean, he is fully supporting the shit out of Montclair. Like, I swear, if any of y'all are not shouting out F or non-supply, we gonna have a problem because he just shout out so many damn people.
He put the whole city on the
photography, everything. Okay, he just put all y'all on, so y'all need to make sure that y'all show some love back to him.
Love the city. I don't know. I don't think anybody.
It could be any of y'all. Y'all can speak for y'all whole 9 group.
I don't have any.
Okay, he don't want to get slapped because Yansen already got a slap coming in.
Yeah, I don't even want to say too much.
So pass.
All right, so they're gonna pass on that. So who dates the ugly girls
In the group.
I don't even want to put bro on wax like that.
Bro, so it's one of them. Let's just put it out there.
Out of the 9. Who dates the
I'm not gonna say this. No, I'll say this.
The ugly girls?
I'll say this. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say he's dating somebody ugly.
Right.
He just might have standards that are lower than ours. So he might be, he might, want to do something.
Can we get a letter?
Can we get a letter? Let's get a letter of the first name.
What are you going to say? I ain't saying nothing. You might want to say.
Whisper it to Rob. Whisper to Rob.
You know what I'm talking about?
Rob might say it. He might
You know what I'm talking about? Nah, y'all know if I whisper it, he'll come up on the screen.
Damn, he didn't fall for it.
Okay, write it on paper. Write it on the paper so we get to go.
All right, here it is. So, me and B, we had a team building moment at a strip club.
Yeah.
Like we legit had pens and papers.
That was our
as we
first
trying
meeting?
to curate this show, we at the strip club. Wish the craziest team building moment y'all had, like as far as y'all company,
The crazy.
or just as a brand.
In a positive way, though. When you say crazy, you mean...
Yeah, you be positive. Yeah,
It was good. Like, we had our first official meeting at a strip club. So we handled our business and then
Right.
we bonded by turning up.
Yeah.
I would say probably in L.A.
Yeah, LA
I would
was
say
LA was big.
definitely.
I mean, that was only like a few of us. I mean, we had like we haven't had like a crazy moment where it's gonna like interest everybody or whatever. But there's been times where we've come together as a crew, which is hard. It's hard to get it's 9 of us. It's 9+ of us, so it's hard. Homies got families and other obligations that they have to attend to. So it's very hard to get everybody together. So you know what I'm saying. And you would hate. It's just. It's a lot. I mean, we've done it all. You know what I'm saying? We've done it all. So I can't really say that there's a crazy.
Well, I mean, now you're getting 30 now, so
Yeah, so it's getting a little crazy. So this is what we need y'all to do, not supply. We need y'all. We'll check back with y'all, right? Because we're gonna stay in touch. We're gonna keep promoting everybody,
sure,
right?
Sure.
So y'all have to try within the next. We'll give you all a year to create a moment with all y'all, so that y'all can come back, right? We'll try to get.
We try to get the whole game,
the whole crew. Whether we do it somewhere else, we film it somewhere else, or whatever, right? And y'all will have a moment to share with us, like the whole nine, like paintball or something crazy. Like.
Okay. All right. That's doable.
They got axing now too. That's what me and my sister's about to do. We about to go axing.
So we gotta go on a break.
See how that is.